Welcome back, everybody. This is the WPF Battleship series, and last time, this is where we left off. We just created the ship placement page. So we switched over, we got challenged by another player, we accepted the challenge, and then we switch over to the ship placement page. To make this happen, we implemented some dependency injection, and with the help of a dependency injection, we are now able to switch the pages. So, yeah, let's create the ship placement page to set up our ships. Um, to do this, I got a little layout here from, I don't know, website. Uh, this is kind of what I'm trying to create now. This is what we're gonna go for. We're gonna create this grid right here. So at the top we're gonna have 1 through 10, and then on the left side in the vertical we got A through J. So yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing today. So let's just get started. Mm, so yeah, we'll just delete this part right here. We won't need this anymore. And let's create this grid. So to start off, well, let's just get let's do the easy part, and we'll just do the numbers and the lettering. Uh, yeah. Um, so let's make a grid though. It's all gonna be inside of a grid, and this grid is gonna have 2 rows and 2 columns. So row definitions. So the first row is gonna be the 1 through 10 numbers. Let's make this a set height of 40, and the rest is gonna be the actual grid itself. Make the same for the columns. Grid.column definitions. Column definition will do width of 40. Let's copy this. We'll do auto. So yeah, we got the top bar and the left. And now let's create an items control. Put that in the column 1, because yeah, this is column 0, so this is column 1, and we want to put the numbers in this top section right here. So we'll say items control dot items source. Let's make an array of type string. So we have to add XMLS system always forget how to do this. MS core lib. System. String. So system string to 1. Ah, this is not right. Okay, so it's not MS. Was that right? MS core lib? Maybe. So now this is just complaining. Alright, so maybe X type and then system string. Here we go. Alright, that looks good. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So the panel on default is always a stack panel, but we don't need a stack panel. I think yeah, we're gonna, because we all want these you know, we want this grid to be even, so all the grid cells should be even, so we're gonna use a uniform grid, and then we'll say columns are gonna be 10. Alright, alright. So we got the panel, and now we'll do the item template. It's going to be a data template, and then we'll make a border, and inside that border we'll make a text block, and then the text will just say binding, and style. We have a small text, smart, base, large. So yeah, let's create a small text. Let's copy this. And then we'll say small text, small. Okay. There we go, we got some numbers. Let's make this border of height 40, width also going to be 40, and then we'll make a border brush of light gray. Border thickness. Let's go really thin. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so yeah, so now we got the, let's get rid of this design width and design height. Alright, so yeah, now we got the numbers up top. So next will be the letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just gonna copy this and paste it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. So yeah. Let's go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J. Okay, and here we're not going to have 10 columns, we're just going to have 1. Well, actually, we're going to do rows. Yeah, okay. Would have been the same, but whatever. Alright, because we're in column 1, so let's do 0. Or actually, no, row 1. There we go. Yes. Okay. Well, that. So basically, we already have the grid. Of course, now we also have to have these grid lines inside. So for that, we'll make another grid. We'll do row 1, grid dot column 1. And in here, what we're gonna do. No. Oh, we're gonna do it the same way. We're gonna use an items control. We're not gonna do it with the grid. I think that's gonna be easier. So items control. And so the items panel. And we're gonna do a canvas this time. So items panel template. Do a canvas, and since we have 10 cells of 40 width. We'll make this a width of 400. Same with the height. And then on the canvas background, this is where we will draw the grid. So background, do we use a linear gradient? No. Radiant gradient? No. Is there not a drawing brush? And then we'll say tile mode, and then we'll say tile. So the view, no, it's the viewport. So this is the defining, you know, the rectangle. So we'll do 0, 0, 40, 40. So 0, 0 will be top left corner, and then 40, 40 will be bottom right corner. And viewport units, just say absolute. Alright, drawing, brush drawing. So geometry drawing, and then pen. Oh, geometry. And yes, rectangle. There we go. Finally, there we go. Rectangle. And then we'll define the rectangle. So yeah, this is defining the length of the rectangle. So I think it's top right, bottom left. Well, I'm not sure, but yeah, this will be fine. Okay. But now we have to define because we can't see it yet. I'm guessing it's in black. I have to define a brush, a color. So can we do that with the pen? Let's see, pen, non brush, static resource. Got the light gray. Yes. Ooh, but oh yeah, because we set the column to 1 and the grid.row. I set that to 1. Okay. What about the thickness? Yeah, set that to 0.5 as well. And there we go. We have the grid. Yeah. So that was quicker than I thought it would be. Alright, so this is going to be the game field. Can we also do a linear gradient brush so we can get some color into here? We can't define 2. That sucks. Okay. Why not? could let's add some color. We'll just place a grid behind it. And let's get a little bit of color in there. So and we'll do grid dot background. Gradient brush. Start point. Do 0, 0. And then the end will be 1, 1. End point 1, 1. Gradient stop. Color. Static resource. Dark blue. Offset. No, this will start at 0. Okay. Let's add a couple in here. So since we're starting at 0, 0 and ending at 1, 1, so we're always going to be in a 45-degree angle. We're going to have these gradients come in. So I'm thinking, you know, this, because this is going to represent water, because we're on the water. We're going to be placing our ships on the water, and you know, maybe it will look like waves or something. That's what I'm going for. So let's see how this works out. Light blue. What kind of could we got? Royal blue. Let's go to 0.5. And medium blue. This is actually looking pretty good, I would say. 0.8, and then the last one we'll just end it with dark blue. Alright. So okay, water background. Alright. I am going to pull this out and place this in an extra control, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to copy this one, throw that in there. And we'll call this the ship grid. Yeah, ship grid, so seems fine. Let's rename. Let's rename all of this. And ship grid. Copy. F7. Ship grid, user control. cut that out. Throw that into here. Oh yeah, with the system string thing. Alright. Copy. Paste. Okay. Alright, here we still have to, because this is the ship grid, so we're gonna have to bind to an item source here, and which is gonna be our ships. So ships. And we still have to define our items control, items, item template, yeah. So we still have to define our ship. We'll have to make another control. We'll make a ship control. And in the view model, we'll have to create some ships. So what are we gonna do first? So probably just gonna make that ship control. Where's that web page? Oh no, I closed it. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use PNGs for the ships, so I have to cut out some images, I think. Okay, I had to pause the video for a second because what I did was I created this resource file right here, and in this resource file directory I created another directory, images, and then I added these images. So I'll show you real quick. Okay, yeah, so if I hover over them, so what I did was I used paint and an image I got off the web, and I just cut these out. I just cut them out and I added them in here into this project. So yeah, that's all I did. And for each of these images I went to the properties, or I selected them all, and I set the build action to content, and then just also copy if newer. That's the only thing that I did right now. So yeah, I didn't want to, record the whole cutting of the images and naming them, but this is what I did. So it's easy, just go on the web and get yourself an image, cut them out, and then you can also use these. Alright, so let's continue. So now for the ships, we're gonna have to declare the template, and yeah, we're gonna have to make another control. We're gonna copy this one right here, and I'm gonna call it the ship control. Let's double click. I'm gonna close all these windows. Just keep the ones open that I have worked on. Alright, ship control. Yeah, so we're gonna delete everything, and well, not everything. Gonna keep the grid in, but everything else, and we still have to rename this one. So ship control, hit F7. I didn't copy it. Ship control. Let's copy it now. Ship control, ship control, ship control. Close the window, save. Let's scroll all the way down. Delete everything inside. Just keep the grid. Alright, let's create a rectangle and then width. Yeah, we're gonna have to bind to the ship. This is so we're gonna bind to width. Same with the height. Binding height. Well, actually, I don't know if we're gonna bind to the height because all the ships are gonna have the same height. They're all gonna be 40. Yeah, but let's just put that in here. No. Gotta open this and close it again, so we'll do rectangle dot fill, and then we're gonna use an image brush, and then image source. Can I access this now right away? Let's test. Let's go. Image source. So do resources. No. Resources. Images. And then I think this is going to be an issue that one of them is horizontal and the rest of them are vertical. That's annoying. Just noticed that. I think I'm gonna have to pause the video again and then cut out. I gotta get this one turned around. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. So yeah, I'm gonna pause the video real quick and then I'm gonna get this last one turned the same direction. Okay, it was actually easier than I thought. So yeah, and just click the images and then you can spin them around. So all of these are now okay. Well, yeah, should be working. It should be fine now. Let's see. Alright, images. So let's test this. Battleship dot JPEG. Alright. Oh, it just flashed for a second. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's set the width. And the height. So 1, 2, 3, 4 slots. So 4 times 4 is 160. So yeah, there we go. Okay, but alright, so they're not turn around. Oh man. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to find oh, this is painful. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to find an image where I can cut them out where they're all facing the same direction. But yeah, I'll do that when I'm done with this. But yeah, that's what I'll do. So let's look at the submarine. So yeah. Mm. So the width will be 4 times 3, so that's 120. And the height is 40. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we got that. Yeah. So that's why we can just set the height to 40 anyways. And we're just gonna have to bind to the width. Because I'm gonna find an image where they're all facing horizontally, or I'm gonna figure out how I can make them all horizontal, and then the height will always be the same, and the width will be depending on how many hit points each image has. Alright, so yeah, so the image source, I have to do binding to, I don't know, let's say ship type. I haven't created it, so I don't know yet. Okay, and yeah, that's that's about it for the ship control. I think there's gonna be more later on, but this is just the bare necessities right now. So yeah, let's save that. Let's go back to the ship grid, and then we'll have local ship control, and then data context is gonna be binding. Okay, is this complaining now because why? Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's create the view model. Let's create the view model for the ship control. So, ship controls. Yeah, so let's here. Let's copy this right here. Let's say ship view model. Alright. Say ship view model. Okay, so we'll change those. Okay. So what do we need? We also have to be able to set the position on the canvas. So how are we gonna do that? Items control. And then item container style. So target is gonna be presenter. Yeah, and then we'll set the property of canvas left. We'll say binding to the X position, and then top will be the Y position. Okay, that's... So what do we need here? We need X and Y. And I think those are double. So X position. Canvas. Yeah. Yeah, set top, set left. So yeah, these are double. What's it called? Data. Yeah, data types. Okay. Binding. So we have the ship view model, X position. What else we need? We don't need the name, but we need the width. And this is also going to be a double, I think. Yeah, it's a double. Okay. So double width. And then we also need private, what do we say, ship type. So we'll make an enum called ship types, and then we'll say ship type. No, I want to data models. Let's copy this right here. Say ship types. Ship types. And what do we got? We got the... Start off with the smallest. Destroyer. Destroyer. And then we got the submarine. We got the battleship. We got the cruiser. Well, actually, no. Got the cruiser. Then the battleship. And then we have the carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright. Ship placement page. Oh, we should probably add the ship grid. And okay. Why is that in there? Okay, probably just copy, paste. Alright, so what do we need? We need the ship grid view model. Ship view model, so let's go with the ship grid view model. Say ship grid. Alright. Okay, I'm actually gonna say new ship grid view model, and then in here I'm gonna have a public observable collection of type ship view model. Ships get set, and then new, and then ships dot add a new ship view model, and then I can get rid of this. But yeah, I'm gonna just say ship types. Let's go submarine because that's the only one that's horizontal. And then let's generate a constructor with so ship type So the submarine has 3 hit points, so that would be a width of 120. And Yeah, the position, set that to 0 for now. Alright. Okay, so ship grid, ship placement page, hit F7. We have the view model. Ship placement view model. Where's the ship placement view model? We have a ship grid. It's just right here. Ship grid. We're bound there. And when we new the ship grid view model, we add a submarine type to or we add a submarine ship view model, which sets the ship type and sets the width of 120. Alright, so let's go to ship grid. Where's the ship grid? Ships. Ships. That looks good. X position, Y position. We have those values. And then we're binding the actual ship view model. Ship grid view model. Yeah. Ship view model. We have the width, position, and ship type. I actually have to make converter, but so yeah, let's just right now for now hard code this, and then in the next video I'll make a converter and then we'll set everything up because we're already at an hour. Resources and then images as submarine .jpg. Okay, and then also before I start, because right now we're starting off in the main menu, let's do a little shortcut. And we'll go here into our application view model and then we'll set it to ship placement page. So now when we start our application, we should start off right at the ship placement page with our grid that we created, our ship grid, and inside that ship grid in the top left corner, hopefully we'll have the submarine. Hopefully. Or we will have build errors. Great. Inconsistent. Less expo. Okay. Ship grid view model. Let's make this public. Public. Okay, that was a harmless error. Okay, yeah, so during runtime, it's probably trying to get the image from the bin from the execution directory. Ah, God. Okay, so actually, let's just create that converter really quick, and then yeah, let's just do that. So let's copy this one. Let's go ship type to image source converter. Let's copy this name right here. Throw that in there. Let's go string. So what do we need a path. So we'll say string.empty, and then we'll do a switch of ship types, because the value that's coming in is a ship type. And then we'll say case ship types dot submarine. We'll set the path to resources, images, and then submarine dot JPEG. And then here we'll return the path. We'll hit break. And then we'll say default debugger dot break. With another break. Okay. So yeah, got the converter. Let's throw that into the ship control. We'll say binding to the ship type, and then the converter. Local. Okay. Okay, the value is submarine. Set the resource. Hopefully we'll get okay. Hmm. Okay, okay. Well, I'm not gonna end the video on not being able to show this, so let's figure it out. It's not showing. Why is it not showing? Okay, so it's saying oh, of course. Width 120. Okay, so that wasn't it. Okay. let's just... I don't understand why it doesn't work, but let's just see if it's the image that's making problems. So no. Alright, so let's say fill, fill, say red. Oh no, now everything's slowing down. Okay, yeah, okay, it is the image. Shit. Okay, alright, let's go back, back, back. Great, now the machine is really slow. Alright, so everything is working except for this image. Maybe... maybe the properties that I set here were wrong. Okay, I used content as a build action. Is that not right? Content, embedded resource, or just a regular resource. Let's just go regular resource. Okay, it's about time I end this video because this machine is breaking down. Alright, come on. Moment of truth. If it doesn't work, then I'll have to figure it out next time because I can't continue anyways. This is... we're starting to slow down really, really hard. Alright, come on. Show me a submarine. Started off so good. I mean, the grid was done in like 10 minutes, I feel like, and then the rest was just really, really bumpy. Oh, okay, finally. Alright, so yes, now we have our submarine. So, okay, the images have to be set to resource, build action resource. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is where I'll stop the video. Next time we'll clean up some of this code that was written. You know, we'll get all the rest of the images in there. I'm gonna cut out... I'm gonna find another image where I can cut out the pieces a little bit better maybe and make them all be horizontal. So they're all the same to work with. And yeah, then yeah, we'll set them off first all like aligned, you know, vertically, all in their own row, and then we'll make it so we can drag them around and then drop them, and then also somehow turn them because maybe we don't want the submarine to be horizontal. We want to set it here in the corner vertically. So yeah, those will be the next steps. Yeah, until then, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.